This was my wife. Okay. Hi everyone, and welcome to the Kitchen Studio, which is where I have breakfast and make music. Today I'm going to show you how I'm using Ableton Live and Push as a looping station. Looping is a great technique in order to practice your instrument or to have a jam session on your own to create interesting music or come up with interesting musical ideas. Today I'm going to be covering Ratatat's song Rome with my guitar for two reasons. First, Rome is a great song, and two, Ratatat is a great example of a band mastering the technique of looping to create amazing pieces of music. I will be using 3 audio tracks with my guitar and 1 drums track to add a layer of drums that I will be using at the end of the session. So if this sounds like something interesting to you, let's come around and, let's get going.
Okay, so here we are. We are in the session view from Ableton, and I see that I have my 4 tracks here. I've got 3 tracks for the guitars and 1 track for the drums. And I've pre-recorded the drums. It's a MIDI track. The other 3 are audio tracks in which I'm going to record the different layers of guitars that I have. So here in my song, I have 3 different guitars that are going to be playing in overdub. So that's the first thing I need to set is the number of instruments that I will need. So back on the push, you see I've got exactly the same setup, which is here. I've got my 3 guitars. So guitar 1, guitar 2, guitar 3, and the drums. And you see the cell on the drum track is already lit because I've pre-recorded that loop. And I'm going to record 1 loop in each of those clips that you see here for guitar 1, 2, and 3. One thing I need to make sure of before I start recording is that I've set the input channel correctly on all of the tracks. Here on my digital interface, my guitar is sending the signal in the channel number 3, and I've got channel number 3 selected on all of the tracks. The second thing I need to do is to make sure that I've got the monitoring on the right setting. Here, if I'm playing the guitar, I'm not hearing anything in Ableton because I have not armed any track. The setting I've chosen is automatic, which means that the sound is going to go through the track only when the track is armed, which is a long press here, meaning it's ready to record, and I will hear my sound now. There you go. It's only sending the signal into the monitoring when the track is armed or actually recording. So they are all my tracks are on monitoring automatic, which is the right setting here. Final thing I need to set before I start playing is the length of my loop. So the length of my audio section. Here I know it's going to be 8 bars, and the way I need to let Ableton know is I can do that by going on fixed length. Here you see it's blinking, meaning it's on. So I go on fixed length, and I can choose any length of recording from 1 beat to 32 bars. So as I said, I need 8 bars for all of the 3 tracks I'm going to be recording. So I'm on the right setting. I'm just going to push it just for the sake of doing it. When I release the button, you see it keeps on blinking, meaning it's on. If it's not blinking, it means it's off. So you need to be sure that it's blinking and that it's on. When that is the case, you are going to record, and then at the end of the preset length, Ableton is going to start the looping process, and your guitar and what you've recorded or any kind of instrument you've recorded there will be looping. So there we go. I'm ready to record. I'm going to hit the button, and I'm going to have a 4 bars count in. Well, that's something actually quite interesting and quite important. It's here under the metronome section. You can select a count in, which is a number of bars that the metronome is going to click before the recording actually starts. I find it especially important here because I don't have the beat when I'm starting to play. So I'm going to have 2 bars of metronome's click, and then my recording will play. That enables me to get in the tempo and to start, stomping the tempo with my foot. So this is a good setting to have when you are playing without a drum. So I'm going to play the first clip with the metronome on, so I'm going to be able to keep the tempo while I'm playing. Ready, set, go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I've got the first one. Shifting to the second guitar. Changing the sound a bit. Add the second loop and the third one. There we go. I've got my 4 loops, my 3 loops that are the guitar, and the fourth one, which is the drums. And there you go. I can even create a new track now if I wanted, in order to play an additional guitar, which I'm not going to do it here. But you've got the basics, and that's how you do it, really.
So that's it. These are some basic techniques you can use in order to have a looping station with Ableton Live and Push. I hope you found it interesting. If you've got any comments or any other tips that you would be recommending in order to get that setup going, please leave a comment below and we'll have a conversation around it. That's it for today. Have fun doing whatever you do and see you next time. Bye-bye.